Hello, hello. Welcome to North Node Alchemy. Today we are going to look into the energies of the Venus retrograde for your North Node placement. If you're not sure where your North Node is, you can check the description box below. There's a link on my site where you can check the chart and see where the North Node is on your birthday. All right, what else do I need to say here? I'm not sure if I'm going to put this all into one big video or if I'm going to upload each sign separately. I am definitely doing this intro just once. So yes, the Venus retrograde is from March 1st to about the 13th of April in 2025. It's going to start in Aries, or it has already started at the time that I'm doing this reading, in Aries from the 1st till about the 27th of March, and then from the 28th of March to the 13th of April, depending on where you are in the world, it will be in Pisces. Dates may vary depending on where you are in the world, but it's definitely in Pisces. So we're starting in the fire sign of Aries and then moving to the water sign of Pisces. This is also following a very watery, dreamy new moon in Pisces and a very auspicious and rare 7-planet alignment. So it's a time of a lot of possibility to step into your big visions, your biggest, most expansive visions, and to make significant shifts in your inner world, belief system, the vibe that you live in, the vibe you give off, and have the external world respond to that change almost immediately. What else can I say about this? Well, I'll take you through the spread that I co-created with my guides and some beings who I work with who reside in the upper echelons of Venus. I'm using the Flower of Venus pattern here, which is just a diagram that shows the dance between Venus and Earth as they orbit the sun. This pattern takes about 5 Venus cycles, or approximately 8 years, to create in the sky. And we're going to start with, let me get my notes. Where are my notes? Okay. In the center, we're going to have an oracle card that denotes the central theme. And then we're going to do the past self, present attributes, that being like some characteristics, traits that energies that you are working with that are working in your favor, let's say, or maybe not. Let's see. I don't want to get ahead of myself there. And then we have the future attribute, or the attribute to embody, at the top. We'll talk about the energies that will be stirred up and energies presented during the Venus retrograde for you. And then we'll exit this pattern to see how you will exit the retrograde, or the resolution point of this stir up of energies that will be happening over the next 6 to 8 weeks, possibly beyond. They're telling me 90 days. So there's the energies that are stirred up during this time this is just a catalyst, but there'll be a lot of significant reorganization of energies during this period, the retrograde period, and the weeks following. So I'm going to jump right in to each sign. Thanks for sticking around for the intro, and enjoy your reading. Hello, Pisces North Node. Welcome to your Venus retrograde reading. I'm going to jump right in and see what is at the center of your reading today. for the Venus retrograde period. We have rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. I feel for some reason to mention that, I usually go in zodiac order or some form of zodiac order, which puts Pisces towards the end. But I just had the calling today to do Pisces reading because for as long as I've been doing readings on YouTube, I leave Pisces to the end. And it feels like Pisces, North Node, those with their North Node in Pisces need to be they need to be put further up the line, further prioritized. And this is kind of what I'm getting from this card exactly as I start speaking to you and about you, is that there's something about prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your peace. I hope you could see well enough here with this light. Prioritizing your peace and not needing to be prickly. There's also some kind of energy around you not allowing circumstances to dictate whether or not you feel joy and peace. There's something about you finding the pathways to sweetness regardless, because it's something that you can take complete ownership of and can create and solidify in your physical reality if you choose. So I've created a collection of workbooks for each North Node sign. Connect with your soul's desires and take an introspective journey into your North Node astrology. This workbook contains self-reflection exercises, guided meditations, and a curated Spotify playlist to accompany on your journey of alignment. Discover your soul today and download your workbook at feministalchemist.com. I'm pulling your past, present, and future now. In the past, you have the Six of Swords. In the present, you have the Three of Wands. And I got two cards for your future. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, this is further confirmation of what came out already. So let's just start in the past. In the past, what's the energy that's being brought into the Venus retrograde kind of to be transmuted through this energy is I feel the energy of, I'm hearing running from the heart of the matter and possibly getting caught in semantics, in details, in certain ways of thinking about a situation that led you actually further from your actual truth or your peace, right? I'm getting the energy of, for example, some types of arguments where it was more important to be right than to come to a resolution that was fair and that felt fair to you. Now, this could have been your acting or your behavior or the behavior of people you were dealing with. But somehow in the past, there is also this dodging conflict, or at least dodging what is at the root of what is causing unrest within you. So once again, it comes back to this energy of, are you arguing about dishes, for example? I'm just throwing an example out there. Are you having a conflict over whose turn it is to wash the dishes or how dishes are washed or whether or not they are washed, when at the root of it all, you're talking about thoughtfulness and respect for each other, right? Or if it's in a work environment, it's about um, having each other's back and teamwork and everyone doing their part, right? So in the present, you have the Three of Wands. So I feel here there is, okay, this is the way it's coming out. I feel like there's been thoughts of moving in a certain direction, and now there's actual motivation to move in a certain direction with your. I do get part of an energy of collaboration here, but I feel more like moving out of spaces, places, and relationships that cause you mental turmoil. And I feel that these places, like there could be gaslighting existing in these places, or you keep trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Justify to yourself, making excuses for yourself in someone's mind or in your mind. And this could be you trying to get along with others as much as possible. And so, they're just having a bad day. They're going through a divorce. But they don't mean to be rude. They're just a straight shooter. This is all, the point is, I'm getting that you are too, I don't want to use the word, okay, they're saying soft, but not in a negative way. It's like you're too sweet of an individual to put up with people who are not, like who don't have the ability to give you in return what you are able to provide for them, and it's your natural nature. So that comes up in the Six of Pentacles here, which is indicating a balanced give and take, and in the Magician, which is about manifesting, magnetizing, also demanding balance, give and take in your life. So this could be in any of your relationships, or any situation, any sphere of your life, right? Living situations, work situations, family dynamics, roommate dynamics. For some reason, living situation keeps coming back. Romantic friendships, right? You have a right to your joy. So if you're in, so this Venus retrograde is really going to speak to you and highlight, okay, let me just take the next cards. But the energy that you are being beckoned to embody is one of advocating yourself of a even give and take for what you bring into situations. You bring a lot of sweetness to life. But when you're not getting back something that feels balanced to you, when your needs are not being met, and then the life becomes bitter for you. Life becomes bitter, and it's poo-poos on your natural sweetness. You end up suppressing your natural sweetness. So coming up during the Venus retrograde is the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands upright. So you have a mirroring that's going to happen. You're going to see how inner turmoil shows up in the outside as conflicts. And so what I'm getting here is not, how can I put it? You are going to notice where situations, people, places, things cause you inner turmoil in trying to navigate relationships with them or in trying to balance with them. Then you will make a conscious decision. You will be presented with the opportunity to make conscious decisions to take action on bringing that to what is peaceful for you. And you will see, let me see what the last card here is. What is, so you'll have the Two of Wands as you leave, exit the Venus retrograde. You'll understand that you have choice. I feel that you will, and this will be, it may feel like a small revelation that will make a big difference in the quality of your daily life. It will be a day to day, you'll be navigating day to day. So this may not come as big, sweeping, life-changing decisions. It's this awareness of your ability to choose and prioritize your own peace, you taking that as, yes, not only am I entitled to that, that is the way it's meant to be, right? But when you embody that in the smallest ways in your day to day moving through life, it will culminate in, it sets the foundation for bigger change to happen for you. I feel like I went through this reading too quickly for you. If you're wondering how you can work with the North Node in your life, check out my free tip sheet for living in your North Node. It helps you move with conscious awareness and offers practical steps for integrating the North Node in your life. This 2-page download gives you a summary of your North Node sign and a chart of key actions that you can take. Download your free tip sheet today at feministalchemist.com. Pisces, North Node. So for that reason, I'm going to take 2 fairy cards for you to end the reading. 2. So you have friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Yes. There is this energy of, I'm going to read from the guidebook for both of these cards, but this balance, give and take, like who is really draining you and what they're offering you in return is not what you're looking for. Now, these people, this person, they may, as I said, there could be gaslighting situations. They may make you feel like, oh, so you're only in this for what you can get out of it. And this is a trap, right? Because they are clearly in it for what they can get out of it, because you are benefiting them more than they are benefiting you. This is what your guides and the consciousness that is guiding this reading is bringing forward to you. There, you have a value, a natural intrinsic value that you bring to spaces that if you don't get to enjoy your own, sorry about that, your own sweetness, then it, as I said, it makes life bitter for you and drains you. So then we have moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Yes, peace of mind is possible. I'm going to read both cards from the guidebook and let the reading chime out like that. So we have friendship. We all need someone we can trust to share our private thoughts with. This card tells you to reach out to old or new friends, to gather your friends around you, for there's power in numbers. Friends can offer advice that can give us hope and another point of view. Fairies, too, gather in groups to support each other, and there's great wisdom and comfort in doing this. Like minded and like hearted friends are like fairy dust, shining in our darkest and lightest hours, and are always there for each other, no matter what time of day or night it is. True friends celebrate our successes and our joy, for they're truly happy when we're happy. This card is also asking if you are being a good friend, or have you neglected your friendships? Perhaps an old colleague or school friend needs you to reach out. Close your eyes and see who pops into your mind, then get in touch with them. Perhaps give them a call or send an email just to say hi and check they're doing okay. Friendships can last a lifetime and should be treasured. It could also be time to make new friends. So join a class to learn a new skill or go for a walk at a popular park or attraction. By getting out and exploring, you're much more likely to meet others with similar interests than if you stay home. You never know. You can make a hashtag FFF, fairy friend forever. I got something while I was reading that card as well that your friendships, you also have the opportunity for your friendships to evolve. Some of your your friends will step to the plate. Some people will totally step to the plate and surprise you by how much they actually support you uh, staying in your peace, staying in your joy, and prioritizing that in your life. They'll be happy for you. They'll notice a difference in how you move through the world and how you're taking better care of yourself. You're taking better care of your needs and you're expressing them openly and you're acting on them. And they will see this as a positive change in you and support that. And some will see like, oh, I can't profit or benefit off of Pisces North Node the way I used to, and they're being selfish, and they'll fall away. But it's you're being encouraged to to take the steps and see where the chips land, right? To see how things play out. And your last card from the fairies. We are all the moon energy. We are all affected by the moon, whether we realize it or not. Perhaps you feel especially tuned into the moon cycle right now. The fairy of moonlight often appears when we have too many thoughts or are feeling confused. You can call on this fairy to take away any concerns or to inspire you to come up with solutions to the challenges you're facing. Working in harmony with the moon can enhance any efforts you're making to manifest something in your life. The new moon phase is the perfect time to plant the seed of a wish you may have. As the moon grows, waxing through its phases, so too will your wish. The moon's waning phases are best for releasing anything that no longer serves your highest good, such as unpleasant thoughts, health issues, or people who aren't right for your life. When you place a crystal in the moonlight, it will absorb the magical moonbeams, which can then be used for fairy spells. Clear quartz is particularly good at absorbing the moon's energy and will help to amplify many things in your life, from health to finances. Amethyst is good for increasing spiritual energy, while rose quartz helps to enhance love. The fairy of moonlight also sends inspiration to you to write down your thoughts, poetries, or songs, or even to write a book. Writing down what's in your head can be very therapeutic. Don't censor your thoughts. Once the words are on the paper, you've symbolically released them from your mind. You can bury or burn the paper to release fully any cares, worries, or concerns. Yeah, for some of you, there are some stress-related issues, anxieties. It could come across also as some physical ailments, tendencies towards headaches and migraines, brain fog, lack of concentration because of blocked emotional output, things that you're leaving unsaid. So I'll leave it there. I hope that was helpful, Pisces North Node, and I wish you all the best for your Venus retrograde period, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care, be well, and stay blessed. Bye for now.